Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Breanna B for those who don't know me, and as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be me giving my fellow girls and gals some feminine hygiene tips. I'm just gonna go ahead and hop straight into the basics with diet. Your diet is everything. What you put in your body matters the most. You want to try to keep your diet consisting of fresh fruits. You want to try to avoid fried foods. You want to try to avoid overdoing it on the sugar and the caffeine, drinking sodas and too much juice. Water, 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 period. Okay? You want to drink lots and lots and lots of water. Water not only helps you flush out the toxins in your body, it helps with your digestive system, it keeps your skin glowing, it just helps you feel good all around. Speaking of things that you put in your body, I recommend that you take a daily probiotic. I can only rave about the difference that I've seen and felt within myself by taking a daily probiotic. This is actually the probiotic that I've been taking for a few months now. You can get it online at Walmart, and you can also get it from Amazon. Next, I want to say try to get some type of exercise squeezed into your schedule at least 3 times a week. Anybody that knows me knows that I absolutely have to work out every day just to feel good. It's not even about being skinny or trying to lose weight. It just helps balance everything out. You want to shower or bathe daily. I bathe twice a day depending on how I'm feeling, just because I wake up super early, I work out, so I shower right after I work out, which is at like 4 or 5 a.m. So by the time it's time for me to go to bed after chasing my kids, doing chores or doing whatever it is that I'm doing, I like to bathe again and kind of just wash the day away before I get in bed. But bathing or showering 1 time a day is absolutely fine. Speaking of exercising and showering, you do not want to sit in sweaty or wet clothes for an extended period of time. I recommend that after exercising, you go and get right in the shower or the tub, whichever one you prefer. The same rules apply when getting out of a pool. You don't want to sit in a wet swimsuit. So don't sit in sweaty clothes, don't sit in wet clothes, okay? Okay? Make sure you're using a gentle soap whenever you're bathing. I know a lot of women use Summer Eve's products, and I used to use that, and I haven't used it for a couple of years now. I like to just keep it really simple and just kind of use one soap when I'm in the shower. So what I currently use is Dove for sensitive skin, and I've been using that for a while now. I absolutely love it. I live by it. You want to make sure you're putting on lotion and deodorant every time you get out of the shower. Next, no douching. No douching. Okay? No douching. We're not even gonna go down that alley, okay? We all know that we sweat in places that we don't want to sweat in, and downstairs being one of them. So you want to wear a material where your girl can breathe, and cotton is the only material that I recommend you wearing. I know some of my girls like to wear thongs and bikini underwear, and that's absolutely fine. They have cotton material in all of those, okay? So cotton, 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 cotton. Please let your girl breathe. Something I started doing a little while back is washing my underwear separately from my underclothes. I know a lot of people do white, lights, darks, work clothes, workout clothes separately, whatever. But what I started doing is washing my underwear just completely by themselves in fragrance-free detergent, or you can use baby detergent. You want to use something gentle, being that whatever you use on your underwear whenever you're washing your clothes is going to get on your skin, and you want whatever is down there to be something that's sensitive skin friendly, okay? So that's just something I do. Not saying you have to do that, because you don't. To each his own. That's just my little thing that I do. You want to make sure you're wiping from front to back always. period. Okay, front to back, not back to front. Front to back, front to back, front to back. Now I know everyone doesn't like to use wet wipes whenever they go to the restroom just because they're cold and they're wet, but I do recommend when you're on your cycle or when you do the number 2 that you use wet wipes. It kind of just gives you a pick-me-up throughout the day, helps keep you feeling fresh. It's just something about using tissue when I boo-boo that just doesn't feel clean to me. Even when my cycle is on, it's bloody, it's messy. I mean, I just recommend using wet wipes. I carry these flushable wipes around with me, but you can use any brand of wet wipes, whatever you're comfortable with. I do recommend fragrance-free wipes, so I'm a fragrance-free queen. Fragrance-free, just because I have sensitive skin, and when dealing with things downstairs, you want your girl to be treated like a queen with sensitivity. Okay, so let's get into grooming. You want to keep your armpit and pubic hair tamed. Okay, I'm not saying you got to keep her bald. Some people do. I'm one of those girls. I don't like hair down there, but to each his own. You just want to keep her trimmed. Okay, having too much hair downstairs holds moisture, which leads to odor, which harbors bacteria, which just isn't good any way you put it. You want to keep her tamed. Okay, you want to keep her cute. Okay, TWA, not a full-blown fro. Okay, you want to keep a TWA. Me, on the other hand, I need to look like The Rock. Okay, bald. Some people get waxed monthly, some people shave weekly. Either way, some people are prone to getting ingrown hairs no matter what. We have all had an ingrown hair or two within our time. Okay, whatever you do, do not pop the bump. Don't pop it. Don't. Please don't do that. What I do whenever I get ingrown hair is I take a warm towel. So basically you're gonna do a warm compress for 5 to 10 minutes, if not longer, every day until it goes away. Don't pop it because then you're gonna leave a scar. Don't pick with it. Don't do any of that. I know everybody has their own methods, but me personally, from experience, I feel like just doing a warm compress every day, like I said, for 5 to 10 minutes is the best way to do it. Whenever I do shave, I use this brand of razors, and I only use my razors once. Like, I know they have like the really nice brands of razors that people use more than once. I'm just so like scary and crazy when it comes to using disposable razors, so after I use them once, I dispose them, and I only shave once a week just to kind of avoid irritation and things like that. After I shave, I rub a little coconut oil under my armpits and on the area just to kind of soothe it and lock in some moisture just so it doesn't dry out or get irritated. That's just something that I like to do. It makes me feel all squeaky clean. Everybody wants to be smooth and soft and glowy, no matter what time of the year it is. So what I recommend doing is exfoliating at least 2 times a week. I exfoliate every Wednesday and Sunday using this great body scrub. This is the body scrub that I use. I just re-upped. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw where I posted like the empty bottle, losing my mind. This is the foot scrub that I use. I absolutely love it. All I do is put the gloves on, put a little bit on, and just choom, circle motions. I make sure I get my elbows, I get my knees, I get the bottom of my feet. Woo, child, won't want no crusty feet. We can't do that. I kind of should have spoke about this particular thing whenever I was talking about the cycle and when you do the number 2 using the wet wipes. Whenever my cycle is on, I use pads. I don't wear tampons. Now, there was a stage where I did wear them, and after doing further research, I just decided that that wasn't for me. I was thinking about using a Diva cup, but I haven't built myself up to actually order one or go out and buy one, or however you get one, and trying it out. So I just stick with pads. You want to make sure you are changing your pad or tampon every few hours. Now, I know on the label, these are the pads that I use, by the way. I use Ultra Thin by Always. They're open. So I wasn't gonna go out and just buy new stuff just for the video. Anyway, I use the Ultra Thin pads by Always, and on the label it says 9-hour leak guard protection. Don't leave that pad on for 9 hours. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's just not sanitary. You get what I'm saying? I feel like every time I go to the bathroom to use the restroom, I should be changing my pad. That is the way that I do it. I wipe from front to back, do what I gotta do. I put on a new pad, make sure I wash my hands when I leave, and that is another thing. You want to make sure you're washing your hands before and after you use the restroom. You don't want to be touching on doorknobs and your phone and keyboards and shaking hands and then go to the bathroom and you're dealing with your private area or changing pads and you're just taking the germs off your hands and putting it on your area. You know what I mean? And then when you're done, you definitely don't want to leave out after touching on yourself or touching on a pad and spreading those germs to other people. So you just want to make sure you wash your hands before and after. That's all I'm saying. Just for bacteria and germ reasons. Whenever I first got my cycle, I was always taught every 21 days or something like that, but over the past few years I actually use this app to keep up with my cycles. Lifesaver, it lets you know when around the time it should be coming on, going off, when you're ovulating, and I just absolutely love it. I live by it. I have to have it, like, no matter if my phone breaks and I get a new one, that app is going back on my phone. And there's so many different apps that you can use to keep track of your cycle, but I'll make sure I put a picture up here in the corner or somewhere so you guys can see the app that I use. Whenever my cycle goes off, now make sure your cycle is thoroughly off. I know some people still have sex while their cycle is on. I am not one of them. I like to make sure my cycle is fully off before having sex again. And I like to soak. I like to run a tub full of hot water and take 2 cups of apple cider vinegar and add it to my water. Like, I know Mike Epps got this thing going around where we add vinegar to our water to snap us back. No, child. No, child. It's way more benefits than just that, okay? This is how apple cider vinegar look, and you want to make sure you get the one with the mother in it. And you just shake it up real good. I mean, you don't have to have a measuring cup. Just put however much you want. Don't overdo it. My tub is basically filled with water, so I do put a good bit in there, but you don't want to put the whole bottle in your water. That's not necessary. This is for my fellow girls who are sexually active. I don't know if you know this or not, but you need to make sure that you are peeing before and immediately after sex. Pee before and after. If you are a lube girl who likes to lube it up, you want to make sure that your lube is water-based, okay? I recommend a water-based lube just because most of the time, if it's not, you're going to get irritated. You're gonna burn, it's gonna itch, it might, you know. I truly feel like whether you've had a crazy story to tell about something happening downstairs, you still want to treat her as if, I don't know, I don't even know what to say. You just want to treat her gently. You want to be sweet to her. You want to treat her like a queen. And yes, I'm calling her. If you're having any discomfort, if anything out of the ordinary is going on downstairs, you want to go and see a doctor immediately. Now, every woman has a discharge, okay? Every woman has a natural odor, a natural smell. Don't let no little thick-headed man or little boy tell you that you're not supposed to be discharging or have some type of smell. Now, if it is a foul smell, if it's like a green, thick cottage cheese type of discharge, you want to go and see a doctor. Do not try to self-diagnose yourself. I know we love to get on Google and search things. You might have a headache and they tell you got a brain tumor. Now you sitting in the bed crying yourself to sleep thinking you ain't gonna make it to see tomorrow. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't self-diagnose, okay? There is a specialist, there's a doctor for anything, any problem you may have going on that can help you and help guide you in the right direction to help come up with something that'll help get rid of whatever it is that you're dealing with. Do not self-diagnose. If anything is out of the ordinary, go seek help. You want to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. And you know, speaking of sex, because it seems like we're on sex for a long time, I know some of my girls may be on birth control, okay? And birth control shakes the body up in a way that is just so annoying. You get what I'm saying? Some women have the birth control that takes away the cycle. Some have the birth control where they still get their cycle monthly. But either way, you want to make sure you're taking a birth control that is right for you. There's so many side effects that come with taking a birth control. That's just a whole nother thing to go down. You just want to make sure if you're sexually active at a very young age, you let your mom or your dad know this may be a discussion that they want to have as far as using birth control as an option to protect yourself. And I just want to say that just because you are on birth control, it is not going to stop you from getting pregnant 100%, okay? So just have these conversations with your parents or your doctor. You know, I'm just touching bases on the things that I know. Okay girls, I think I touched base on the basics of feminine hygiene. Hopefully these tips help someone. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, I am not a healthcare physician. I'm just a regular girl who wanted to do this video to help those who may not know or who just needed some type of guidance on learning to take care of themselves, because being a woman to me is one of the hardest jobs on this planet. If I can help at least one person, I've done my job. If I left something out, or if there is a certain thing that you guys want me to talk about, please leave it down in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys about it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Once again, my name is Breanna B for those who don't know me. And until next time, peace.